What is good, everyone? This is James, the Ghost Set Killer, and this is Put 'em on the Glass podcast. My good friend Jorge Sandoval, he has been a very gracious host, a co-host, a just an all-around great guy. But he's traveling the world, and he got us a guest by his world travels. Who is today's guest?
Hello, hi. My name is Azril. I'm the founder of Ceminpro. So we are an auto glass company in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
So you're in Malaysia?
Yes.
And so it's 8 p.m. where I'm at, and it's 8 a.m. where he's at. So it's like 12-hour time difference. So I'm getting ready to go to bed because I'm old as dirt, and you're getting ready to start your day. so
Yeah.
so what's the autoglass world like in Malaysia?
Okay. So I only been in the business for 5 years. So currently we have around 13 branches. And then the business in Malaysia is quite good. Most of the customer they use insurance to replace their windscreen. Uh, Almost 95% are insurance claim, so only 5% are cash.
Oh wow. I mean, that's good. That's good. That's good money because I'm assuming insurance pays better than the cash does.
Yes, they pay better, but now the insurance company are getting smarter, so the difference are not that big now.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Do they pay for calibrations, or do you have to fight for
No,
that?
at the moment in Malaysia we don't practice calibration,
Oh,
uh, but
okay.
I'm planning to buy one machine, and hopefully we can start the calibration.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, at least you have a plan. But 5 years and you said 13 locations?
Yes.
That's huge growth. That is huge growth in 5 years, man. That's crazy big.
Yeah, it's quite aggressive, but we are trying to stabilizing everything. Because over here, we only need like a minimum of 2 or 3 technician for every shop,
Mm,
and then the market is very big, so that's why it's possible for us to grow like that.
So with that big of a market, how many windshields are you doing in a day at each shop?
Uh, on average, the industry rate is around 2 or 3 windscreen a day per shop.
So okay. Okay. So you're not like pumping out like 100 a day or anything like that.
Nah.
You're keeping it reasonable for your technicians.
Yes, of course. Usually their capacities they can make like 5 to 6 windscreen a day,
Mhm.
but then we don't have that big of a customer every
Mm.
day.
Okay. I mean, 5 to 6 windshields a day that's pretty good. You're taking your time, you're making sure they're done correctly, and you're not shoving work out the door just to get it out. You're doing it the safe way. Um, so what urethanes brands are you using there?
Sorry, yeah, you retain. We are using Sika.
Okay.
Sika 255 because there's no DuPont in Malaysia.
There's no DuPont. Is there like Dawn and Trawl or SRP or anything? Is it just Sika?
Only Sika.
Okay. Okay. How
Only
many
Sika
glass?
or Chinese, other Chinese brand.
Okay. So how
China brand.
many suppliers do you have for glass?
Uh, for glass, we have a lot of supplier,
Okay.
but we need to see which one is closest to us.
Mm, okay.
Mhm.
So what brands of glass are you able to get? I imagine you're able to get like Benson, XYG, FYG. What other brands are you able to get?
Okay. Usually we are using SYG. So we don't have Benson or anything like that.
Okay. Okay.
Because SYG is very big in Malaysia. If they even have They even have a factory over here.
Oh,
And then the other brand is Pilkington.
Pilkington. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're kind of like Australia. You only have like maybe two brands of glass that you're able, which is Pilkington and then XYG.
yeah.
Um, what's the quality like? Is the quality pretty good on the glass or no?
So far the quality is good.
Yeah.
Good. No, not so much of a complaint about the glass.
Okay. Okay. So like brackets and everything stay attached. They don't fall off and your cameras will snap in like they're supposed to.
We have few cases like that,
Okay.
but we already tell the supplier, and I think they already talked to the factory.
Yep. You have a direct line to the factory if they have a factory already there in Malaysia. Um, you could that would streamline the complaint process a little bit. Like, hey, this needs fixed. So, um, what's the weather conditions like? I always wonder, like the weather conditions, the difference in weather conditions. Are you in a hot, humid climate? Or are
Yes,
you yes, hot, humid climate? Okay.
hot humid. Yeah, the temperature right now is around 36, 37 like that.
And which that would be what 36, 37. What are we looking at? About 101 degrees.
No, it's 36 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, but in
So
Fahrenheit, like in Fahrenheit for us, is it like would that be like 97 to 101? What are we looking at there?
I'm not sure, but right now, US is more hot than Malaysia.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. My wife was texting me. I left the hatch open on our car outside. so so once we're done here, I'm gonna have to run up and close that because yeah. Sometimes that happens to me. My brain doesn't follow what my body does. Sometimes I have that. So what's the biggest challenge that you face in Malaysia that the rest of the world might not know about? Like might not know that one of the struggles in Malaysia in auto glass.
Okay, because Malaysia is always hot the whole year, so every windscreen that we replace, they want the shop to set up the tin. We have to tin the
Tenant.
glass first. Then only we replace the glass. So we need to make sure that all the technician they have the skills to tin the glass.
So they got to be the technicians have to be multi-talented tinters and auto glass replacement technicians. Do you tint the whole windshield or is it just like a strip at the top?
The whole windshield.
Okay. Do you have any laws that prohibit how dark you can go on a windshield tint?
Yes, we have that.
Okay. Okay. Because around like in the U.S., we have state laws that regulate that. Like to tint the whole windshield in Ohio is no. You're not allowed to do it. People do it, but you're not supposed to do it, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
same
So
same here.
yeah, yeah, they push the limits. See, I wouldn't have known that you have to tint it before you put it in because of the being hot all year round. Um, so does that mean that your mechanics in your country replace a lot of AC compressors and stuff on the cars because the air conditioning has to work nonstop all year round?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so air conditioning is a very big business now in Malaysia.
I mean, if you're in a hot, humid climate, like there's nothing better than getting in your car and it's cold or walking into your home and it's cool and it's dry, after being outside in the dampness all day. Yeah, that would definitely be one of the benefits of being an AC repair person in your country would definitely I bet they're in high demand. Is it hard to
So
find technicians? Is it hard to find technicians in Malaysia or you guys have a bunch of people who want to be auto glass technicians?
okay, it's very hard to find a technician because we don't have like a school or academy that teach auto glass like in US. So it's either we have to train them from zero,
Mhm.
or we need to take people with experience from other shop.
So with people with experience from other shops, you're trying to train their bad habits out of them? Do you have like a bunch
Yeah,
of technicians with bad habits? Yeah,
yeah. George already shared with me that it's harder to do that way. So it's better. It's always better to train them from zero.
from zero. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. But it's a lot harder to train from zero with the money wise because you can't immediately pump cars out. You're training somebody hopefully when you're slow, but it doesn't sound like you have a slow season. Do you have a slow down season?
No, actually no, because of insurance claim. So uh, we don't have any season like that. No slow season.
So you're just busy all year round. So training somebody has to be time crunch for you as a owner. To train somebody, it's better, but it also is like, hey, you're costing me money. You got to get up and running. You got to get up and start putting windshields in and getting them out the door.
Mhm.
Are you thinking about starting a school?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
But I need to start first with my company. That's why I invite George to come to Malaysia.
yeah. You couldn't have picked a better person. That dude knows. He knows it, man. He knows it. He is the world champion right now, and he even before that, the dude knows. Like I'm a big fan of Jorge's. Like I have been for quite some time, quite a few years. He's one of my heroes when it comes to auto glass. That he is such a great technician. So you're definitely learning from the best. That's for sure. That is for sure. He's awesome.
Mhm.
He's an awesome person. But when you get your shops trained, are you then going to focus on training outside of your shop to build experienced technicians in your area?
Uh, at the moment, I was thinking about just setting up an academy for all my staff,
Mhm.
so that uh, that way I can open up more shops. But then we can see whether we need to open it to people outside.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if your end plan was to make like the whole industry in Malaysia like great because of one school, like a school that you owned for the whole industry. I wasn't sure if that was your goal, but I get building your company first to make sure that you got to make sure you're the best, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing. Are you coming to Autoglass Week? Are you going to make the trip across for Autoglass Week?
Not this year. Maybe next year. I already went last year. That's where I met you.
Mhm.
That's where I met George. So that's how our relationship start.
Yeah. Auto Glass Week is great for that. The one of the biggest takeaways for me was the networking,
Mhm.
because of all the people I've met. And look, and there's no way in my little world of Ohio I ever would be talking to someone from Malaysia without Auto Glass Week. I mean,
Yeah.
think about how cool that is. Like, honestly, I would have never got to speak to you for one at Auto Glass Week, but now have you on my show. So that's such a cool thing. So I appreciate you doing this, by the way. This is awesome. This is cool.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Let's see. We talked about you're not making it, but you're going to try to come next year to Auto Glass Week. Um, so do you guys use like the bat wire tools, or are you using just cold knives and express tools? Like, what's your tool situation look like? Do you have the same availability of tools that we have in the United States?
Yes.
Okay.
I think our tools is like 60% from what they are using in the states. So we are using WRD beds and everything, but we don't use extractor.
Yeah. Good.
And then one of the big difference in Malaysia, we always our team for windscreen replacement needs to be 2%. So it's not like one man show like in the states.
Oh, that's perfect. Two-man sets are the only way to go. Like I get in the States we're one man in a van, or one person like setting tools, and which are great, and I've done it for many years myself, but nothing beats a two-person set. I mean, I'm sorry, especially two people that know how to work together well. Oh my goodness, it's like magic watching two people who know how to work. Yeah, it's yeah. So what's your favorite tool? What's your favorite cutout tool?
Currently, the company is using BAT QC.
Bat QC? Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
tool. That's a great tool. What
Yeah.
line are you using?
That one I'm not sure right now what
Okay.
line we are using.
Yeah, like P8 or Swift or something like that.
I think we no longer use WRD line. We use other brand line.
Other brand, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the WRD line's great, but there's so many other great options out there when it comes to line. That yeah. The so what are you hoping to potentially try to figure out how I want to word this? Um, are you hoping to potentially like take a model and make it go outside of Malaysia? Are you hoping to expand past your borders, or are you hoping to just focus inside Malaysia?
Okay. At the moment, the plan is to be the best company in Malaysia.
Okay.
Okay. So currently, the market leader in Malaysia, they have more than 100 shops. So we are still so far behind. Okay. Um, but then different company have different kind of market. Like in US,
Mm-hmm.
usually they pay cash, right?
Yeah.
So we need to see down the road. But then the main focus is to improve our service quality, and then just adding more shops based
Okay.
on our capacity.
So, how long do you have to wait on payment from your insurance companies? Do you get paid right away when the job's done, or do you have to wait like 30 days or 60 days?
I think it's safe to say a minimum of 30 days.
Oh, man. Oh, that has to hurt when you're buying glass, man. Like, and you only have 5% cash, so you don't have like cash coming in the door. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that has to hurt a little bit. Oh,
But then for glass, because we are already few years in the business, so the supplier give us term. So usually you get like 30 days term, so it's quite okay because the
okay.
insurance also pay within in 30 days.
Okay, so they give you you're on an account. So basically you have to pay your bill in 30 days when your money's coming in from your insurance company. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. So you
Yeah.
don't have to pay like cash on delivery because here in the United States, a lot of times it's hard to get on a credit system now. Now it's all cash on delivery like right away. So if let's say I was to do a job, I'd have to pay for the glass first and then wait for the customer to pay me to kind of equal it out. But okay, that makes sense. That's not too bad, but it still has to make you sweat sometimes. Do you ever have to fight for payment with the insurance companies, or do they just pay?
Uh, I think most of the case are okay, but then we still need to send letters to explain something like that, because they want to avoid any uh, unlawful claim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't know because like here, if you code something wrong or you put it on the wrong line, they'll reject it, and then you have to go back and then fix it and then resubmit it. And like I don't know because I've never done that part of the business, but I've heard from friends and the stories. So you know, you get something on the wrong line, then they're like, "Nope, we're not paying," and then you got to fight for
Yeah,
your money.
like over here, we need to send the process photo from A to Z. It's like 30 to 40 photos
Wait a second,
to the
you got to take 30 to 40 photos per
yeah,
car.
per car. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So we need to send the before and after photo during the process to make sure that we are doing the correct thing.
Oh my, that's some policing that we don't have here for sure. Like you don't even
Mm-mm.
have to take pictures, you know, that you only have to take them if you want them for your records. They're not asking for that. So 30 to 40 photos. How much storage do you have to have on your phone for something like that? You got to have a terabyte per phone?
Uh, the technician are using their own phone, so we need to make sure we get the photo as soon as possible. If not, they will delete the photo maybe after like 1 week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, if they're using their own personal phone, I don't blame them. It's like I want to take pictures of my things, not
Yeah,
cars. You know. Like,
yeah.
oh man, that's insane. So if you're not doing something what they deem correctly, and you miss a photo, how do you fix that? Do they just not pay you because you didn't take a photo of a certain step?
Sometimes if we miss a critical photo, then maybe they ask us to send show cause letter, something like that.
Okay.
Uh, they are actually they ask for a lot of photo because they want to make sure whether we use original glass or XYG, because
Hmm.
they will pay according with what we install.
So you don't have to get approval for factory glass. You just can put it in if you want, and then they'll pay for it.
Yes, we need to see how much the customer got insured. Then we see whether we can give them original or
Okay.
OEM.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a little bit better than what we have. The photo thing just blows my mind that like you have to take that many photos. Like that's I mean, it's a good thing cuz they are policing it to make sure there's no fraudulent and that you're not sending unsafe vehicles out there,
Yeah,
but it's still it just blows my mind like that has to add time to the job.
yeah,
Like it
correct.
has to. I mean, how long does it take you to do a set of photos for a car like just to add an estimate?
Okay, for the whole process in Malaysia, we give our technician 1.5 hour to finish one car
Okay.
without the tinting process.
Okay.
I heard in the US the timing is about 1 hour like that.
Yeah, most it used to be back in the day when I got into it, you were good if you were fast. And you could do a windshield in like 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, start to finish, paperwork and everything. But there over the last I'd say 10 to 15 years there's been a change in the industry to where an hour is a good time, like 45 minutes to an hour because you're able to take your time, make sure you're doing the job correctly, recording all the paperwork information you need to have, like your lot number, your expiration dates, your dot number on your windshield. So about 45 minutes to an hour is a good, but we're not taking 30 photos per car, man. We are just not. I mean, people give me shit because I put covers on the cars, like the covers. Like I like to protect the car, so I have covers that go all the way around the fenders. I got hood cover, I got seat covers, I got dash protector. And people are like, "Oh man, it takes too long." Could you imagine if they told us we had to take 30 photos? Oh my goodness. Do you guys use car protection?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
That's good. I mean, because that's one of the biggest pet peeves for me is I really like to see people protecting the customer's vehicle. For me, it just shows a level of professionalism of that you can do everything right and not need a cover, and you can have covers on it and do everything wrong. But to me, when I see a set of covers, it's like okay, they care, like they're protecting the vehicle, so they care. So maybe that's just my naivety. Like I'm naive to think that, but for me, when I see someone covering a vehicle, protecting a vehicle, taking time to clean the glass, then what's your contamination levels like on your glass? Do you have a lot of
Uh,
contamination?
uh, Actually, we don't take the decontamination steps very seriously before this. But during the Autoglass Week demonstration and everything, we try to tell the technician to be more careful about the decontamination because it's something that they cannot see with their own eyes. So we just put it in the SOP and hopefully everyone follows it.
Yeah, have you had a lot of people fight you on it? Like a lot of technicians, have they fought you on it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's so go ahead.
we have a balance of people coming with no experience and people coming from other company. So they try to argue, but that's why it's better to if they can hear it from George's mouth compared to my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, I face that here in the States is like people are like, "Well, I've done it this way forever and I've never had a problem." Not that you know of. You know, like we're not trying to add steps just to add steps and make your job harder. We're trying to make it safer for everybody. It's surprising the level of contamination that you see on glass. Like, well, you don't see it until you start cleaning it, and then you actually see it. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's. I'm glad that Jorge is making sure that you have, like, he's telling them, and that they're going to hopefully take his words to heart. So that way, everybody is just safer when it comes to the installation process. Do you have a hard time getting them to wear gloves too?
Sorry.
Do you have a hard time getting them to wear gloves while they're cleaning the glass?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That I've noticed that in the States too. When I'm teaching, it's like it's hard to get them to put nitro gloves on. It's like you're doing all that cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna try. You're gonna touch it. You're gonna ruin everything you just did. So make sure you're wearing
Mm-hmm.
gloves. Yeah, that it's a weird thing. People don't want to wear gloves. I mean, where you're at, I could understand with the humidity levels. It has to be a bitch to get a pair of nitro gloves on. It has to be.
But but then hopefully after our training with George, hopefully my team they understand more why they need to wear the glove.
Yeah,
So it's not just to protect the car, but it's to protect themselves.
yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
Tell you what, man, though there's some nasty chemicals in that urethane and in that primer that can give you all kinds of things. So you're protecting yourself with the gloves for sure. Definitely. Yeah, there's definitely some nasty stuff in the in that material. That is ugh. Ugh. Have you ever tasted urethane? It's terrible. Ugh, it's terrible. Like just
Oi.
accidentally got some in my mouth a couple times. I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, an activator. Oh man, activator is some nasty stuff. The old activator we used to use. Oh, yeah. I've I've messed up a few times. But it's part of the learning process. So I see that you have the Ceminpro behind you. Is that like the ceramic tent that you guys use? Is that brand?
No. Ceminpro is my company's name.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
okay.
Cermin is auto glass.
Oh,
So it's like auto glass pro. It's
oh,
in Malay.
uh-huh. See, I would have never known that, obviously, because I had no clue. I thought it was a tent, like a branded tent, like a ceramic tent. Oh, my American ignorance showing through. Sorry about that.
Have you ever been to any Asia country?
Nope. No, sir. I want to. Obviously, it's on the bucket list. I've only been out of the country of the United States one time, and we're going to Mexico in a week, or I mean next month, and we're going to Canada this weekend. But I've never been. I want to come to an Asian country for sure. Um, I think it would be cool to see um, the countries that are mainly Buddhist based. Um, that I find a lot of interest in that culture, the religion of Buddhism and everything. So I find a lot of interest in that. So I'd like to see the big statues, and so I think it'd be cool to visit a Asian country for sure. Never have just bit the bullet, man. Because what is it, like a 24-hour flight or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh man, did you sleep the whole time when you flew to the United States?
No. My wife did.
Your wife did? Okay, well
Yeah.
at least she was well rested when you got off the plane, right? So, what's your family life look like, man? What you got? You got kids? You have just what you got going on?
I have four boys. Sorry, five boys.
Five?
Five boys.
Is there a lot of fighting? That has to be a lot of fighting in that house, right?
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Because I have,
So last night I bring all of them to meet George, to see all George tattoos.
yeah, yeah. Um, George and his crazy tattoos, there's tattoo guys. You can't. They're crazy. But yeah, I had two younger brothers, and we fought like nonsense. So I can imagine two more in the house of for five total. Wow, what's their ages?
13, from 4 to 13.
4 to 13. So yeah, there's a lot of fighting in there for sure. A lot
Yeah.
of fighting. Yeah, man. 13-year-old. You
How
are
about you?
me? I have
Yeah.
three kids. I have three kids, two stepchildren, and then a daughter of my own. And but they're uh Dalton is getting ready to turn 29. Well, he just turned 29. Cassie is 27, and Cadence is 20. So I'm
So
old.
how old are you?
I'm 46.
46. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 46.
I'm, I'm 41.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're right there with me. My wife's a little bit older than me. And like I said, she had the two before we got together, the two stepchildren. So yeah, being a parent is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and watching them grow into their own people, it's an amazing and frustrating and rewarding thing all at one time.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, I won't keep you too much longer because I understand you got to get your day started. It's 8:30 there now, or 8:40 or something like that.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you coming on. I appreciate your time. Is there anything that you want to talk about before we get off here?
Uh, no, I'm good. I just want to say thank you for this opportunity.
Well,
Do
you're
you
very
remember?
welcome.
Do you remember that we take a photograph together at the
Mhm.
auto last week?
Yep. Yep, I did. And I thought Jorge was going to join us because he did when he was in Korea. He joined for that show, but he decided not to join for this one. But yes, I absolutely remember taking a photo at Autoglass Week, and I'm just all over the place with that. And during Autoglass Week, so I try to make it entertaining for everybody who goes. So I try to be myself is what I try to do. So, but
Yeah.
I'm
The,
glad you
the,
came on. Good.
the demo was really good. I take a video of the whole demo, so that is very helpful for my company.
Yeah, we're doing more demos this year at Autoglass Week along the same lines. I don't think I'm participating in any of them because I'm going to be live streaming the competitions. I'm going to
Okay.
be announcing the live stream of the competitions, but I think I may help. I may jump in and help Jason Martin with the R&R, remove a back glass and put it back in. I believe I
Okay.
might be helping him with that. But like, so on the Facebook sites, I'll make sure that as soon as I find out where they're going to be, I'll let you know so you can watch them. You can watch the
Okay.
competitions live stream. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Are you part of any of the Facebook groups any with us? Or are you just is Facebook like not really all that popular?
Uh, Over here, Facebook is very popular. So
Okay.
I tried to join the group, but they reject me. So I'll send them a photo of our podcast. Then maybe they
Yeah.
accept
Which
me
one
into the
did
group.
which one did you try? Was it AGTT, the Autoglass Tech Talk?
I'm not sure, but I think I'll share with you later.
Yeah, so try to join the Autoglass Tech Talk, and when it asks you the questions, just list my
Okay.
name. Just list my name in there, and I'll get with Drift and tell him to let you in. List my
Okay.
name and Jorge's name. We'll get you in for sure. We'll make sure you get
Okay.
into the
Thank
group because
you.
there's a lot of useful information in the groups for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you again for coming on. I sure do appreciate you. I appreciate your time. When we say goodbye here, don't hang up yet because we got to let it upload. But
Okay.
yeah, but other than that, thank you so much for coming on. I learned a lot and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, James.